Took me one more time to get it back, I'm in my old habits. Put out on his face, I shoot it up, I feel like JJ Redick. I'ma keep on flexing, who gon' stop me to the red? Yeah, I'ma beat it up like that, they call me David Letzer. Man, my fault that
What up? It's your boy D, back at you with another Steelers content video. You already know, man. So today we are going to talk about the Steelers quarterback situation, man. I've been seeing so much on Twitter about this Steelers quarterback stuff. And like, you got some people who were like we can call them just the Mason faithfuls, okay? You got some people over there who just love Mason Rudolph. They love them some Mason Rudolph. They're like, I don't think he's that bad. Steelers fans are just acting crazy. Then you got people who are Dwayne Haskins fans. Then you got people like Aaron Rodgers, Russ Wilson, Garoppolo. You got people who want those guys. There are people who hate them guys. So I thought I'd give you my opinion and thought on air I would rank who do I think gives us the best option. And honestly, who's the most realistic option we can possibly have to win and do what the Steelers normally do, compete and win. All right. At the bottom of my list, honestly, is Russell Wilson. Now, not on a competition scale. Why do I say that? Because Russell Wilson, if we would have to give up a fortune to get Russell Wilson. I don't think there's no way in God's green earth we end up getting Russell Wilson. Sadly, because one, he don't really have a trade clause in his contract, and two, we aren't one of the places he named that he would want to go to anyway. Getting Russell Wilson would be hell to go and try to get. With the amount of people we would have to give up, would be a mess to try to go get Russell Wilson. That's why, in my opinion, I don't really think we'll end up getting Russell Wilson, to be honest with you. So that's why I have him at the bottom, just trying to trade for him. It's just crazy. Also, the next person down on that list, obviously, is also Kyler Murray. For one thing, all right, I like Kyler Murray as a quarterback. I think he's really good in Arizona and the system he's in, things like that. Obviously, things are going a little stale with him. They're having issues. Kyler Murray is very short, bro. Okay, that's my only issue with Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is wild short. So, like, he has to, like, drop back, like, 30 yards to throw the ball because he can't see. Because he's very little. Like, that's, like, his size. Like, it's one thing when you're talking about Kenny Pickett and his stupid hand size. Kyler Murray is short. Kyler Murray is actually short. So, like, I don't think and then what we would have to give up, and first off, his contract, nah, B. No. Honestly, take Russell, move him up, put Kyler Murray at the bottom. I just don't. That is a lot. We would have to do a ridiculous amount, especially since Kyler Murray is still either in his prime or hasn't even scratched the surface to try to get Kyler Murray. To me, that would be the dumbest trade we could possibly do. So I'm sorry, guys. You gotta put Kyler Murray at the bottom. Then Russell Wilson. After that, we're gonna go Mason Rudolph. Why go Mason Rudolph? I'ma just say it, man. He's not a 17-game starter, bro. He's not a playoff quarterback. It's just not. It's just not. Like, going with Mason Rudolph is like getting like, it's like, all right, perfect, right? You get a new car, right? You need a car, right? Mason Rudolph, like, Ben Roethlisberger was like your baby car, right? That held you over for years on end, right? And then it slowly broke down, right? And then you're just like, damn, I need a car. My car keeps breaking down. Mason Rudolph is like when you get to like that 2010 Honda Civic, and you're just like, this is what you upgraded to? Mason Rudolph is not an upgrade. And it's like, you know, people will tell you, like, Mason Rudolph is good enough to where it's like, if their quarterback's out a game or two, I guess he'll keep it close. He's not going to win the game, but he'll keep it close. A whole season starter? No. He's a backup. He's a great backup. He's a good backup. He's not a 17-game starter, bro. He's not a regular season starter. He's not a playoff quarterback. No. No, 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 no. And that's okay. He's not our option. I just don't see it. So that's why I have him here. Everybody else I talked about in the bottom two were more just contracts and trades. Him, I'm sorry guys, just no, to lead the pack of the Steelers? Nah, bro. No. I can't. I just don't. No. I just can't see it. I'm not a fan of him as a starter at all on any team. I just don't think it's realistic, to be honest. All right. Next up is his counterpart, Dwayne Haskins. Okay. The reason why I had Dwayne Haskins above him is because between him and Mason Rudolph, you can tell that Mike Tomlin has a real taking to Dwayne Haskins. He really likes how Dwayne Haskins plays. He likes his game. He likes his style. Mike Tomlin has at least a vision for Dwayne Haskins. Mike Tomlin doesn't have a vision for Mason Rudolph. And that's one of the biggest problems. You can tell to a certain extent that Mike Tomlin believes in Dwayne. And you can tell that Big Ben co-signed Dwayne Haskins. Mason Rudolph? No. But obviously, you see the things Dwayne went through. Can Dwayne lead? He had a lot of weird problems in Washington. Yes, Dwayne Haskins has a very great throwing arm, but nah. I'm sorry, just nah. I don't know if he can be a playoff quarterback. Can he show up in big moments? Because his Washington tape is not that great. It's really, maybe that's also because he was on Washington, for crying out loud. But no. Do I think Dwayne Haskins should be on the roster? Absolutely. But do I think he is our starting quarterback that's gonna help us compete with the likes of the Bengals and the Ravens and the Chiefs and the Bills and all these other? No, I don't. And that's why he is there. So that means that the quarterback for the Steelers, I believe, in 2022 is not on the roster. So with that being said, the next person on my list is Shaun Watson. The reason why I have Shaun Watson up here is because he has God-given talent. He walks through the door. He is a franchise quarterback if he walks through the door. The problem is, we all know he has all of these legal troubles. And the reason why he's very high on my list is because if you were able to work out a deal with the Texans because of these legal troubles and all of his good nature, you may be able to get a little bit of Scott cheap. You know what I mean? It's like when Michael Vick went away to jail for the Dogs and stuff like that, and he came back with the Eagles. Imagine how much money Michael Vick probably would have charged them. Imagine how much it would have been if they tried to get him from the Falcons. That contract would have been crazy. So with that, I think the same thing kinda in a way could be the same thing with Shaun Watson. I think you can get him for a lesser price, probably still a big price, but a lesser price because of the things he's going through. So with that being said, I think that's why he's right there. Next on my list, we're gonna go with a draft option. We're gonna go Kenny Pickett. Why? Because I think trading up for Kenny Pickett is foolishness. Not to say that he's bad, but trading up, I don't think we should trade up to give up more draft picks than we already have. I don't think Kenny Pickett is that 100% star of a guy to where we gotta come out of nowhere and trade up to go get him. If he falls to us, cool. I got no problem with that. If he falls to us, fine. But to move up and go out of our way to go get him is not something that I think we should do. I don't think he's like that to go. He's not that star of a player, that god of a player to go up and trade forward to go get him, in my opinion. But other than that, yeah, I have no problem with that. And that's why the next person on my list is Malik Willis. If Malik Willis falls with us at 20 and we pick him, I won't be mad. I understand. I totally understand. But you know me, I really want to build this team interior first and then everything else. Build, because the war start in the trenches, and I want to be like the nastiest punch you in the face Steelers teams like we're all accustomed to. So, with that being said, I personally wouldn't pick neither of them at the first round pick, but obviously the Steelers love Malik Willis. Everybody's on the Malik Willis train. A lot of insiders, Daniel Jeremiah, think that he's probably coming to Pittsburgh. So, I have no problem with Malik Willis. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why he's there. But that's just me personally. I really want to build this team inside and then out. Start with the trenches first, offense and defense, and then work our way up. But you know, that's why I have him there. So now, I went through all my options. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers. Now, I know you guys are probably going to be like, why is he right there? Because out of all those quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers would make us the biggest threat. He's up there just on playmaking ability. Will we have to trade some stuff to get Aaron Rodgers? Yeah. But also, he's also in his final year of his contract. He can get out of that contract. Aaron Rodgers, with Devontae Adams probably leaving with him, I think Aaron Rodgers is the best superstar that we can get. That would also make us a super in that running for the Super Bowl, in that running for the AFC Championship. Him or Shaun Watson, but preferably Aaron Rodgers. Now I know people are gonna go and talk about his playoff record and all this stuff. But here's the thing. Okay, let's be honest. What good coaches has Aaron Rodgers really played for? Matt LaFleur's alright. He's alright. Matt LaFleur's alright. I have no problem with him. Mike McCarthy, he's okay. He's okay too. Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers together? That would be crazy. But honestly, the reason why I would love to have Aaron Rodgers is for one reason, is that like for a lot of these quarterbacks, having an Aaron Rodgers, having a Shaun Watson and these people, they force you to work hard on this offensive line. It forces you to build this offensive line like no tomorrow. And honestly, Aaron Rodgers had a defense like ours probably since 2011 when he won this 2010-2011 when he won the Super Bowl against us. With BJ Raji, Clay Matthews, AJ Hawk, Charles Woodson, and those boys. You're like, when has he had that? So when has he had that defense that was like, woo, that you really had to watch out for since then? So I got Aaron Rodgers right there because at the top of my list, just because he has in my opinion, because of what Shaun Watson's dealing with and all that good stuff, we could compete tomorrow if Aaron Rodgers is our quarterback. And that's why I had to have him up there, because he gives us you'd be lying if you said he doesn't give us the best chance to win. You'd be lying. So that's why I have him there. Now, for the number 1, yeah, y'all gonna look at me crazy for this one. But I'm gonna explain why. The number 1 I got is porn star Jimmy Garoppolo, man. Like, and I'm gonna tell you why, okay? The way he forces you to have, in my opinion, he gives us the best chance to run the ball heavily, to focus on the run, and he gives us as a quarterback the best chance to dominate the trenches. If you look at our division, everybody in our division can run the ball effectively and will beat you can beat you alone with running the ball besides us. Having a quarterback like Jimmy G forces you to run the ball. Bro, look at the Patriots. They run the ball. No matter who's running back, they can run the ball because of their offensive line and because of all these things. Run the ball. That's like one of the biggest things. Like, I like Matt Canada's offense is cool. It's interesting. It's kind of cool. It's dope. Blah, 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 blah. Man, all these RPOs and weird jet sweeps. When in reality, even with the offensive line we had, the best runs we had was when we ran north and south. Stop all this jet sweep and, I'm just going to throw a toss right here. I'm just going to, run the ball. Just run the ball. Up the middle. left tackle, off tackle left, off tackle right, tosses. Like, run the ball. Run the ball. Like, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, I got Jimmy G up there. Because I think for us to have that dominant, and for me, how I want the Steelers to be built, he gives you the best chance. He gives you the best chance to have these things. And also, I think he'd be really good with a quarterback like, with a coach like Mike Tomlin, helping him, giving him the reins and stuff like that. I think that system would work better. Obviously, is he your long-term solution? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Does he give you the best chance to win? Yeah, yes he does. I mean, does he give you the best chance to, like, does he give you the better chance than your Mason Rudolphs and your Dwayne Haskins to compete? Hell yeah. Hell yes. Hell yes. So I think he is our guy. Like, I really don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I really think Jimmy G can help us next year and still compete, and also be one of the cheaper options to compete. I will say this, having the way the 49ers ended their season and having the way the Packers ended our season was one of the biggest bless-ups possible for the Steelers. Because that gave us more options because of how bad they went out. And, people are like, oh, I don't like the way they went out. Look how we went out. Like, what are we talking? Look, we didn't go out that great either. Like, it's not like we had a shootout with the Chiefs. Our offense was horrible. Basura. And so, like, with that being said, I really think for what I think are the holes in the Steelers offenses and how to fix those and, like, get them together, Jimmy G is probably the most likely for the job, in my opinion. So that's my list. Let me know your rankings for who will probably end up being the Steelers quarterback in 2022. Let me know, because I would love to see it, and I'd love to argue with it. If you guys like anything I said about these quarterbacks, please let me know, because we can talk about it in these comments. Like, I'm not like most other YouTubers, like, bro, like, no. I will love to conversate with you guys, and we can have a whole video, a whole discussion in the group, in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Like, I love you guys, and thank you guys for checking out every other video. Also, before I get out of here, I want to want you guys to check out JB Till Infinity if you like games, wrestling, reaction music, reactions and stuff like that. He also has a podcast called Pass the Sticks. Thank you guys. Also, I want to say shout out to my guy T Live and Star G for the new intro song that you guys are going to see in the background. So I just want to tell you guys what's up, and thank you guys for tuning in and checking in with this Steelers content. It's been your boy D, the host with the mic, so talk to me nice. So until forever meets you,